Fellas, welcome back to the lineup. 306 Young Street, Jordan Store, heart of the six, best city in the world. Amazing first round. Agreed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Raps Philly. How do you guys feel about this series? Talk to me.
I think it's a great matchup. Obviously, obviously there's a little bit of a height difference when it comes to Philly. You know, I think the Raptors have a little bit more speed when it comes to that, you know, minus Marc Gasol. But all around, I think it's going to be a hard-fought battle.
The matchup works for us. I feel like, well, what are the three teams that are challenges in the East? It's the Bucks, Celtics, and Philly. Like, no disrespect to Philly, but that's the team I want to go up against in the second round. See, like, we haven't actually seen this matchup yet. We haven't seen the post-trade Raptors versus the post-trade Sixers. Like, I'm curious to see what happens there, but I feel like we got the edge.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the elephant in the room in regards to that series and, you know, the Sixers in general is, you know, the health of Joel Embiid. Assuming that he will be healthy in our series against the Raptors, I think that a key factor for us will be having them play honest defense, which means getting him out of the paint.
That's why I feel so good, but like coming out of the Magic series, like the way you see the Raptors play, like their offense is kind of going like here and there. It's not guaranteed, but that defense, ever since probably like second half game one, like they've been on point. Like they just locked down.
But you still got to understand, the Raptors are still gelling at this point, especially with the new pieces that they have.
Aren't the Sixers too?
They are, so that's what I'm saying, that little bit of competition because we don't know what
Once
can
you
happen.
start getting into the second round, you've all won a playoff series together.
Right.
That builds team chemistry. So we're going to be, you know, in a situation where both teams are feeling good. But I think, you know, it's been the theme all season long. It's been the general direction of basketball. You know, perimeter shooting, I think, is probably going to dictate this series.
You don't sound convinced on the home team. You don't sound convinced. You're on the fence.
Listen, it's Tobias Harris. Like, what more do you
Who
need?
guards him? I'm trying to figure that out.
He's
Okay,
been
so-
a monster since the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Okay, so great statement. So, that being said, who do you guys like matchup-wise?
I think that you can't really go small on Simmons,
No.
considering
No.
the fact that he ends up getting into the paint, turning his
Right.
back to the basket very often. We're fortunate enough that we've now seen Pascal Siakam flourish, and he has length, and he can filter guys through into the paint, get into having some help situations. So, I mean, I think between Pascal and Kawhi, you know, we're in a pretty decent defensive circumstance when it comes to guarding Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. In terms of defending Embiid, I think what's going to be really important is just making the initial catch as hard as possible.
Prediction.
Raptors in 5.
Wow.
Raptors in 5.
Say with conviction. Raptors in.
Okay, you know what? You want a convincing response? Raptors in 7.
Okay. That sounds a little more manly. Sounds
I
like you're
got-
trying to
I
for
got-
Titanic earlier there.
I got Raptors in 6. I think
Raptors in 6?
this is going to be kind of the first time where the Raptors really come out with conviction, win game 1 and 2 at home.
What do you think, man? Give your prediction, man.
You like watching home games? You're gonna catch them winning in 5.
In 5.
Raps in
We'll take
5,
5.
eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take 5.
Okay.
5?
Close out at home.
Yeah, why not?
I got Philadelphia in 7. I got
Okay.
Philly in 7, man.
Because you're a hater,
problems,
man.
Stop being a hater, man.
Can we say
Just
this
be a
over
hater.
here, 6 young?
All right, enough of the East. All right, head off to the West now. Warriors, Rockets. Is this the real Western Conference Finals?
Indubitably.
Is this the real finals?
Indubitably.
Yeah.
Can I get? I ain't gonna let you spell that. Spell it for me after.
I'm
Talk to
definitely
me.
not
Talk to me.
spelling.
Talk to me.
I'm not spelling, but
Yeah.
I mean, everybody can agree here.
Yeah.
2 fire teams that can shoot the ball, that can rotate the ball, that everybody's healthy this time around.
Chris Paul doesn't have to wait another series.
Thank you. So from that, like, but then again, I mean, it is the Warriors, and you don't want to forget that. It's an arsenal of shooters, from Durant to Curry to Clay, sometimes Draymond, if you get him on the right time.
If he takes off his backpack.
But it's kind of like it's a catch-22 because now Houston has that same firepower too. Because now you have Gordon, you have Harden, you have Paul. It's a
Chris Paul ain't
well-rounded.
no shooter, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know he's guaranteed to
Just
get
don't
his-
leave him
Don't
open.
leave open.
I
Oh, he
think
hits that open 3.
You know, the first thing people lean on is the fact that, you know, last year, if Chris Paul didn't get injured, they would have done it. And now Chris Paul is healthy. Is this their year?
I like
For
that.
now.
I like
He's
the
healthy for
idea
now.
that it's like it's up to them to actually prove
Exactly.
it now.
That's kind of the one point that people are really leaning on. I do feel, however, that the Rockets as a team defensively have regressed.
Well, no Trevor Ariza this year.
Exactly.
They don't have the
And
wing defending.
They've lost a lot of their defensive tenacity
Yeah.
in this coming series. And, you know, the
What about your boy
Warriors,
Freed, man?
they may have their...
Freed? No, Freed? No? He stepped up? No? Stepped up?
He's all right.
He's shown himself in the regular
Good plus,
season.
good plus.
He might
no?
not be the
Good plus
type
for
of
them?
he might not be the type of defender though that they need against the Warriors.
Predictions. Talk to me. In 7. Give it
I'm
to me.
gonna be bold. Let me hold this for 1
You
second.
get the rock.
Warriors in 4.
Wow.
Sweep. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I got
Gotcha.
Warriors in 5. I
Warriors
think
in
I think
5?
Harden's gonna have one crazy bonkers game where it's just kind of tough to beat them. But I got Warriors in 5.
I just don't tend to trust the Warriors' commitment throughout it.
Okay.
So like
3-1.
yeah, well, no, it's not even that. It's more like, yo, if they take them out, like they might give up one of the away
Yeah.
games. So
Yeah.
I like the 5
Yeah.
as a prediction. But at the same time, too, they might be out there trying to prove everyone wrong, saying like the Rockets would have taken them. So they might just like smack them through that series.
So, let me get you in the chair here, my man. You're good to go, all right?
Thank you.